Tyler 911, do you need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need somebody. What address is
Do
this
you
lady?
need police, fire, or ambulance?
16 ambulance,
Okay,
police,
hold on.
everything.
What do you need? Do you need?
Somebody,
I need to know
just-
what you need, not
Okay.
everything.
I just walked in on.
Injured?
They're dead. I just walked in at his apartment.
Okay, let me get you to EMS. Hold on one moment.
Somebody done killed it. Somebody did it.
Ma'am, while the phone's ringing, what's the address?
EMS, this is Charlotte. What's the address of the emergency?
This is Tyler with a transfer. They believe that the person may be dead. What's the address, ma'am?
West Mims, apartment 107.
Okay, and why do you think they're deceased?
Because I knocked on the door, and it's a letter on the door, and I've been calling him for like 2 days. I couldn't get him. So I said, let me go over here and check on him. So when I came over here, I knocked on the door, and it was half open. I pushed it open, and he's laying in there on the floor.
Okay, but that doesn't tell me why you think he's deceased.
Because there's blood all around him, and it's dry, and flies are around him. That's why.
The man who has been found deceased in apartment 107 is 61-year-old Warren Edward Rogers. The peaceful Army veteran has moved and successfully settled into this Tyler, Texas community, thanks to the caller on the phone.
Ma'am, what is your name?
My name is Angela Adams.
Okay, and so you said, so how do you know this person?
We've been friends for like 7 years. He was one of my veterans at my veteran home.
Okay.
According to America Addiction Centers, some 11% of veterans who visit the VA for the first time are statistically more likely to have some sort of substance abuse problem. Warren Rogers was no exception, so his friend and sponsor helped him move to Tyler, Texas in an attempt to better manage his addictions. Unfortunately, when she came to the home that day, she would find Warren in a dried pool of blood on the floor of his apartment. When the police arrived and isolated the crime scene, they quickly found drugs and alcohol were being used in the residence. They also found dried blood outside the door of Warren's apartment number 107. These droplets left a trail into the parking lot. The detectives would also find a Dr. Pepper bottle near the feet of Warren's body. They would collect the evidence, but while they awaited the DNA results, the case would start to go cold.
New tonight, a family is desperate for information and justice more than 3 months after a man was killed inside a Tyler home.
61-year-old Warren Rogers was found shot to death back in February. There have been no arrests, and police say they really need someone to come forward so they can bring his family some closure.
And it would be another 3 months for the lab results to come back, linking Herbert Simpson to the crime scene. Luckily for the police, he's already behind bars on other charges.
Simpson. All right. So when we're done, you want me to just walk them around, I guess?
He sit on his bench right here.
Okay.
He sit on the bench. I just need to do a crack.
Okay. All right. I'm Detective Chamberlain. I'm with the Tyler Police Department. This is Detective Kirk Hart. He's off with us.
Okay.
I want to talk to you about some stuff. Okay.
What?
You want to have a seat? Well, real quick, since you are under arrest, I got to read you your rights.
Under arrest for what?
Well, just like you're incarcerated in the jail. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
The rights are read.
Now, when you say, those are yeses?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I understand that.
I'm just thinking. Okay. So, you've been in jail for about a month?
Yeah.
You got hooked up for, I guess you had a PCS warrant?
Conditional bond.
What was it?
The warrant. What they say I had been back, my PCS case was last year. The cases I got was last year. So they had a conditional bond. When you get out, they're supposed to tell you to go to a conditional bond over there. I was already on the PCS. But when the ag assault, they come with that, they didn't tell me to go, that I need to go over there. They didn't tell my bondsman that I need to report over there. So I didn't. And that's where the bond come in at. That's what I'm waiting on now for it to get a new reinstatement.
Now, what's your bond right now?
300. That's the conditional bond. What they do on conditional bond, I'm out on the $200,000 bond. I'm out on bond right now. on both my cases. When you don't show up, they double your bond on the conditional bond. I'm pretty sure, I know you know about the conditional bond.
Yeah, I know when you violate those conditions, it jacks up the
right.
whole thing.
So by me not showing up, that's why that's like that. My lawyer got a hearing going, trying to let them know that they did not let me know that. You know, they had no problem with me on conditional bond. I was paying them, no dirty UAs, my bond paid, everything was straight. So I'm trying to get that ready.
Okay. And then you have a failed ID charge, I guess, when you got arrested, you gave somebody else's name, first name?
Yeah.
What was the name you gave? Was it Robert?
Yeah.
Who, is that actually a family member, or did you just make
Yeah.
that family? Okay. Does Robert know that you're using his name?
He did. He did.
Did?
They're going to the graveyard with the search warrant.
Okay. Man, you can't be lying like that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm not here to just talk about that kind of stuff. I want to talk to you about Mr. Warren Rogers. You know Warren?
No, I can't say I do. I mean, just off a name or something. If I didn't seen him before, I couldn't say, but I couldn't say.
What do you know about Warren?
I can't say. I'm telling you, I can't say if I know him. I don't know nobody by the name of Warren. If I seen somebody, I might have seen him before, but I don't know nobody by the name of Warren. Just right off.
You know anybody named Rogers?
Last name Rogers?
Yes.
I know some older guys from way back in the day, last name Rogers. Clint Rogers. Stuff like that, from way on back, like them.
You know Jerry Rogers?
No.
David Rogers?
I'm not like you're saying.
Okay. All right. Well, Warren.
If I see somebody or something, a lot of people on the streets don't like nicknames.
Yeah. Warren had an apartment up on West Mims, just north of MLK. It's a little apartment complex on the north side of Mims. You know that area?
I know where Mims Street at.
Okay. So on Mims is only just a few blocks when you're west of Confederate?
Yeah, Mims in 24.
Yes, that's the same area. So there's an apartment complex.
Okay.
Right there. Can you see it in your head?
I know the area you're talking about.
Okay. Do you know that there's an apartment on Mims?
It's an apartment complex?
Yes. It looks like it used to be a motel.
I think it's two apartment complex on the street, Mims.
Okay.
I know it's an apartment complex by 24 because my cousin grandma lived on 24. You go down Mims and you'll take a right. I think this apartment complex right there, you take a right on 24 and you go around the curve and the house is right there. But I think this apartment's on up the hill too. You go up the hill on Mims.
Okay. Are you familiar with Tyler?
Yeah. I've been locked up a long time.
How long have you been in Tyler?
Shit, I'm from Tyler.
You were born here? Did you go to school here?
It's not high school.
Okay. You went to school here though?
Yes.
Born and raised here? Were you born in Tyler?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever live anywhere else?
Dallas. That's where I finished school at.
Okay. As a child or as an adult?
I finished school in Dallas. I stayed in Dallas back and forth. I was going back and forth with my mother lived in Dallas and my dad lived in Tyler. I went to Douglas, Griffin, Dogan.
Okay.
6th, 7th grade, I went back to Dallas and finished in Dallas.
So after you finished in Dallas, you moved back to Tyler?
Yes.
Okay. And you've been here ever since?
Off and on.
Okay. So you know Confederate?
Yeah, I know what Confederate.
All right. I know you're talking about two apartments on Mims, one being up the hill and one being down the hill. I'm trying to think of the one that's up the hill. Where would that be?
Well, I know it's two compartments on Mims Street.
Yeah. In that same area? Are they close?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I've been, look, listen. What are you talking to me about? Because I've been incarcerated 21 years.
Who is
You know
this?
what I'm saying? I don't know.
You don't know who this is?
No, I mean, why should I?
Well, that's Warren.
Oh, okay. Why are you asking me about somebody named Warren in on Mims' apartment?
Okay.
I'm trying to see.
Have you ever given this man money before? Has Has he ever given you money before?
No,
You ever bought drugs from him?
I don't mess with drugs.
You ever sold drugs to him?
I done sold drugs before.
How long ago are we talking about?
It's been a minute. I done sold drugs before. I couldn't even tell you. I mean, just be straight. If I tell you if I sold something to him or didn't sell something to him, I couldn't even tell you that. This is what I want to know right now, because I know you ain't talking about no drugs.
No.
That's over with. Whatever you talking to me about is something you trying to find this guy for some reason or something. I don't know who he is.
Have you heard if
I don't care who he is.
Have you heard if this man is missing since he lived on the apartments on Mims?
I don't know him like that.
No?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know like that.
Well, let me show you something else. So Mr. Warren here, he has a Cash App account. Okay? You tell me he's never given you money, but here we are, Mr. Herbert Simpson.
Okay.
On February 5th, he gave you $31.
Okay.
What would that be for?
You asked me have I ever sold him any drugs. That's what you asked me.
That was a previous question.
That's what you asked me. You asked me. Hold on. That's what you asked me, sir.
Yes.
You asked me have I ever done. Do he owe me any money? Have I ever done any business with him? I told you I couldn't tell you yes or no. I couldn't tell you if I done sold him anything. I said I done sold drugs before, but I couldn't tell you. I would be lying to you if I tell you. I don't remember if I sold him some. I don't remember if he paid me $31.
Well, he did pay $31.
Okay, so
I'm here to ask you, what was this all about?
If this dude here, if I got some money from this dude here, it probably was for some drugs, because I don't know him. I don't know him for doing business with him, for being associated with him.
Is that how you do business, though?
Whatever. I have.
Okay, somebody sends you electronic money
I have.
in exchange for
I'm
drugs?
just going to say I have, sir.
Now, this was back in February 5th. Is that about this?
I couldn't tell you. I'd be lying to you.
Well, all you told me is it's been a minute, which to me is 60 seconds, but to you it could be the beginning of February.
Well, what I'm saying is, it's been a minute since I sold some drugs. That's what I'm saying.
Well, how long is a minute to you?
Well, if
I know you've been here a month.
Right.
Were you selling when you got arrested?
No.
In or around the time that you got arrested?
Nah. I sold some drugs during last year. End of last year. Just when I stopped, if I tell you, I'll be lying to you.
He was in the seat.
You're going to be lying to me. I ain't sold no drugs.
I don't want you to lie to me at all. I'm not here to charge you for drugs.
What I'm saying, I don't just keep a memory lapse of when the last time I sold some drugs, who I sold them to, or how much I sold them to, or whatever. You know, the kill list, I need to know what it is that you're trying to find out about this guy here, because I don't know who he is, but it's obvious I done some business with him. I done business with a lot of people in my time. So why are you asking me about this particular guy?
You keep talking and asking me questions of what's going on, but each time I try to go farther into this story, you're like, I don't understand why you're. Because we're not getting anywhere.
You asked me about some drugs. I said them some drugs.
We just started with this conversation.
Yeah, but you calling me and asking me about have I sold some drugs or something.
Right, as I would for anybody else. If I've got a guy that has an apartment in North Tyler and we've got some obvious transactions of money, and you're here you've got a history of drugs, and it's obvious. I'm trying to learn more about Mr. Rogers here. Okay. I'm trying to know what kind of history he has, what kind of a character he has. It's obvious that you guys have some kind of a relationship, even if it's just simply to buy and sell something. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping to get from you 2 cents of what can you tell me about this man right here?
I don't know nothing about him. That's what I don't know him.
Well, since I've jogged your memory just a tad, look at his face. Do you recognize him?
No, I don't know him.
He's nobody to you. Even if you don't know his name, you don't recognize him.
No. Honestly, I don't.
And you don't know the name Warren Rogers. Well, at some point you guys had to communicate. How would you communicate to somebody to get there? For you to receive money through Cash App?
How would I communicate with them?
Like, would you give them your phone number or your Cash App account username, and then they would just transfer it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that probably how Warren transferred some money to you?
If he transferred money to me, that means we did some business together.
Would you ever take
If I'm doing
cash?
if I'm doing some business from you, yeah, if you have cash.
Okay.
If I'm doing some business with you, sir, since we just being straight on
Sure.
on this drug thing, because I know you're not coming to get me about no drugs.
What do you think I'm trying to get you?
I don't know. I'm just saying I know you ain't coming. I'm assuming you're looking for somebody trying to see if I done seen them before, or if I know somebody that been dealing with this guy or something. What I'm saying to you is, I know you're not coming here trying to charge me with selling somebody some drugs.
I'm not.
I know that for a fact because I've had drug cases, and that's not typically how this goes.
And it's 4 months later. If this was something suspicious like that.
Well, I mean, I done got indictment like that 4 months later.
Okay.
But what I'm saying,
that's not what I'm.
if I'm going to do some business with somebody, we going to do hand to hand. If I done some business with you, if somebody turned me on to you and I don't know you, tell me send it to me Cash App. I don't know him, I don't want to meet him, I don't want to see him,
Okay.
none of that. Do that to you.
Okay. Wish I could show you a picture of the apartment complex. But
I know apartments on Mills. I know the area. I know North Tyler. I'm from North Tyler. So.
Have you been to those apartments?
Nah, I ain't got no reason to be in Mills. I don't know nobody over there for visiting and stuff. When I was younger, knew people over there, had relatives live over there, but that's years. I just come home in 2020. I've been locked up 21 years.
Can you pull up a street view picture of 1629 West Main Street?
Yeah, I know what apartments. I know what Mills.
Well, since you're talking about 2 apartments, I just want to make sure that we're talking.
I thought it was 2 apartments on Mills.
I'm talking about 1 apartment, but then you mentioned how Mims has 2 apartments. So I just want to clarify that I'm only talking about this 1 apartment. We're going to show you a picture.
That's the apartment complex.
Can you do a street view where we're looking at it?
I mean, if it's apartments on Mills, I'm gonna know where they're at, regardless. I mean, whether it's the one that you're talking about or it's the other one that you're talking about. I know the apartments that's on Mills. I know there's apartments on Mills Street. I know that.
Do you know it well enough to know what block number it would be?
I don't be on it like that.
Okay.
Looking at it, if I have to go down, I'm gonna go do what I'm gonna do and be gone. It's on what we call the street.
You said you might have friends at the apartment that you'd go visit?
No, I said I have had in the past.
So to your memory,
In the past, like in
have you been to those
80s,
apartments?
90s, I've had friends there over there like that. I don't know. I probably have been through that. I don't know. I don't just remember every step that I've made in the last 2-3 months or whatever. I don't know. I mean, riding around North Tyler, might have went by there or anything, or doing business or anything. I'm not just going to sit and say yes or no, and I'm not certain of that.
Sure. When you would get around North Tyler, are you driving or walking? Did you have a car?
Yeah.
I know you got arrested out of somebody else's ride, so I don't know if you actually had your own car.
Yeah.
So you did have a way to get around
Yes.
automobile, not on foot. Have you ever been in a situation where you walked to the apartment? No.
I ain't had to walk to no apartments.
Since this year, 2023,
I've had a car since 21.
this year alone, in the year 2023, have you been to that apartment complex?
Nah. Wow. I remember being, I don't think I have no reason to go over there. You know, unless I done some business or somebody hit me or something. I don't know. You say you done some transaction with me in February, so that was the start of this year. So I done some business with him.
Yeah, that was February 5th.
Okay, so
Okay. Let's see what time of day that was. It was 12:27 a.m., so just after midnight. Would that be a usual time frame?
ain't no usual time frame.
Whoever can pay, whatever time. Okay. No street view?
It's loading.
Okay. Have you been to the hospital this year? You're gonna have to pick it.
Yeah.
So this is on
I know the
Mims.
department.
We're just west of Mims.
That's about 24.
This is 1600 block of Mims.
But it's about 24. When you come down,
Oh, 24th Street. I'm
24 where my cousin grandma lived.
Yeah.
Come straight down 24 right down the corner to the right.
So have you been here this year?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I done rode over there or done something or not. I don't want to say yes or no, and could have done went through there, could have even been taking somebody there or anything. I don't want to know because it's obvious that I done some business. You saying this guy be over that way?
He lives there.
Okay, well you saying I done some business with him in February.
Yes.
So I had to give him his product. I don't know if I met him there or if I met him somewhere else. So to sit and say yes or no.
Have you been inside anybody's apartment?
No. If I'm gonna drop something out to somebody, I'm gonna meet you outside.
When you go do business like this, are you ever accompanied by anybody? Or you by yourself?
Sometime.
You would have a partner with you?
I say sometime.
Okay. The times that you've been to these apartments, would
I
you
can't
have
say
somebody
that.
with you?
I can't say because I can't even recollect the time that I even went over there. I'm going by what you said.
Who would your partners usually be with?
I ain't no telling who I like being with. I could be with a female, a guy, anybody.
Are they friends of yours?
They in the car with me. They gonna be some type of social.
Are they getting some kind of cut in the deal?
I don't know about that.
Or they just hanging along?
It depends on what the situation is and where we going. They could be the one I'm taking them over there to make the lick. It might not be like you know. It might be turning somebody else on to say it.
You don't recall going to the hospital this year? For any reason at all?
No, I don't think I've been to the hospital. I don't know. I mean, you can check the hospital and they'll let it be known.
What hospital is your go-to?
Mother Francis.
Mother's is always your hospital?
Always.
You've been to UT?
Born there, that's where I go.
Zero activity at UT?
I want to go to Mother Francis.
Okay. When you go to Mother's, do you give them your actual information or somebody else's?
They got mine.
It would just be yours?
Why would I give somebody else?
You gave us Robert.
I ain't give y'all nothing.
You gave Tyler Petty Robert.
Yeah, I say I ain't give y'all.
Well, us is Tyler Police Department. I'm with Tyler Petty. So when I say us, I include us. Okay. So that being said, would you give Mother's your
Just
real
ask
name?
for my name and they'll tell you if I be here, sir.
Okay. Have you been admitted into the hospital this year?
No.
No. You ever been there just for a day thing? You go in.
I just been check up. I've had fingers broke. I've had my thumb messed up.
This year?
No. Just since I've been home.
Have you had any injuries where you've bled?
Nah. I got cut.
Where?
I got cut in the side. I think that was 21. I got an altercation with a guy, dude that stabbed me. I think that was 21.
Talked 2 years ago?
Yeah.
You have a scar?
No, that's went away. That's a police report.
Is
There's
it?
a medical report.
Oh, you reported it? Where it got reported? That's 2021? Do you remember where that happened?
Yeah. 216 South Fanning. Guy even got some time for it.
Oh. Okay.
Tyler PD, one of your guys.
Yeah.
Got him for me.
Okay. Do you remember who your detective was in that one?
Looked like you.
I don't think so. 21, I would have been in property crimes at the time. Yeah, I don't think it was me. Well, the reason I'm bringing all this up
Yeah.
is because your blood was found outside of an apartment. Warren's apartment. And I'm trying to figure out why.
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Because I can't, I've been bleeding. I shouldn't have no blood in front of nobody's apartment. I ain't had no business bleeding nowhere or nothing.
And it's enough blood, like if you were to have been punched in the face, and it's just 2 drops of semen, and it's enough to just scatter, and it goes off in the parking lot, and then it stops, like you might have gotten in a car and drove off. Or ridden. Does this jog a memory?
No, you need to do a blood sample, because I ain't got no blood in no parking lot or nowhere.
And I did do a sample.
I ain't had no fights, I ain't had no nosebleed, I ain't had to go to the hospital bloody, none of that.
Well, Mr.
And I sure wouldn't be...
We took a swab of this blood, and we sent it off to the lab in DPS in Garland, and they sent it back as a CODIS hit with you. That's your blood outside Mr. Warren's apartment. I'm trying to figure out why you were there, and what happened to you that you got hurt.
I don't know either. I wouldn't know. We bleeding over there at the new apartment. If I even went over there in them apartments, it was drop something off or taking something like that. So there was no reason for no altercation or no bleed.
Could you have been knocked out? You just don't remember being there? Like your short-term memory is jacked up? No?
If I'm going somewhere like that, I'm dropping something off and I'm gone. Or if I'm taking somebody, I'm going to be sitting in my car and they going to do whatever they going to do and get back in and I'm gone. No long-term conversation, none of that.
Since we got a hit with your blood being yours, I've got a search warrant to swab your mouth for DNA, to compare the DNA from this swab with the blood sample taken from this apartment complex. Okay? That being said, have you ever had a swab taken from you before?
In prison. Okay. You probably my lawyer for that. I ain't gonna do no swabbing.
Well, unfortunately, this is a search warrant issued by a judge.
Okay, you can say what you want to say, but I ain't gonna do no swabbing.
Are you not going to cooperate and open your mouth?
No, sir.
This is the second time this happened to me today.
It's not nothing against you.
Well,
I'm just saying, I don't know where this even going.
I gave this exact same scenario to the other guy at the main jail. I had a search warrant to get a DNA swab from his mouth.
Yeah.
Now, DNA, it's not just inclusive of just a swab. This includes blood as well. And he initially told me that I'm not going to get a swab of his mouth. And so I said, it's either I give a swab of your mouth right now, or I get a needle and we hold you down and take a blood sample from your arm.
They got a blood sample of me here.
And I don't want that sample. I want a fresh sample, and I have a search warrant issued by a district judge in Smith County.
Only thing I want, I'm going to say this, sir.
Okay.
I just want my lawyer to say that this is okay.
It is okay. Your lawyer has zero influence on this. This is a legit search warrant by a judge.
I understand what you're saying, the warrant, and I understand you saying the warrant to do it, but my lawyer would already know what's going on and want to know why is this, and he would say, okay, you ain't got nothing to worry, you ain't done nothing. He gonna tell me you ain't done nothing, go on and give it to him. I'll say, cool, but at least he'll be aware of it. When I inform my lawyer this, the first thing he gonna ask me, why did you even talk to them without talking to me first? And my response gonna be, because I ain't done nothing. I have no problem with that.
Okay.
That's how I got arrested on the ag assault. Hadn't done anything, came down there, and they arrested me.
Well, Herbert, I don't need your attorney's approval to get this. Okay? I don't have to have you run it by him so he can say, okay. I don't have to wait on that. This is a government document that is public record. If your attorney wants to get a copy of it, he can go to the...
Okay, well, get the needle down. We ain't got no more to talk about.
I'm not ready to go yet. So
okay, I ain't going nowhere.
Are you
saying
you want this?
Can I read that, sir? Oh, this don't warrant that I need.
That's the search warrant. And yes, you may read.
You can talk to him, I can read.
I don't want to distract.
He's still going to get a needle. I'm not going to do no swab.
I can do a needle, but I promise you, if you don't voluntarily give it up, somebody's going to have to hold you down and stretch that arm out.
Ain't nobody got to hold me now.
Well, then voluntarily, I suppose, is the way it's going to be.
Well, let him hold me down. I ain't tripping on that. You tripping on it?
Why?
I ain't.
No, because I'm going to get it either way.
Okay, well, come on then.
Whether
You got to
it's
talk about it no more then.
Why are you being difficult?
No, it seems like you got attitude or something, talking about somebody going to hold me down like
Have
it's
I
a
raised
problem
my
with
voice at you?
Just the way you saying it.
How am I saying it that I'm getting an answer?
We ain't going to talk about that.
I think you just don't like me accusing you of something. Actually, I haven't.
You ain't accusing me of nothing. You talking to me about
what? I'm just showing you a legit government record that you're disobeying to do. You don't want to do a simple swab?
Man, I don't.
You read the search warrant.
Listen, just hear me out. Let me run something out.
I'll give you a minute.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is what's been going on in my life, man. I'm so discombobulated, it's pitiful.
Okay.
I've done 21 years in prison. I come home, going to work every day, doing good, taking care of my mom and stuff. Okay. My medication, I have blackouts. It give me blackouts. I have a blackout one time. I had done had them a couple of times. I figured it was me from working late. But I have a blackout this particular night on 64. I had done took some friends home, and someone left some drugs on the passenger side of my car. I pull over every time I had a blackout. I pull over, put my car in park, turn it off, and I fall out. But the officer stopped me, think I'm DWI. He found the drugs. It's in my car. So there it is. No problem. I mean, I done sold some, but that wasn't mine. That actually wasn't. So it's cool. I get out on that. Something else happened. Me and my cousin, tussling, get into it over there at my mom's house. He over there showing out. He pull a gun. We tussling over the gun. The gun go off, escape my mom's arm. Police come. He got the gun. Nobody go to jail. 2 days later, they said they want to talk to me and him. I come down and talk to him because they ain't done nothing wrong. I get arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I have no gun, ain't had no gun. Told him, me and him tussling. He come to my house, me and him tussling about it. I got $200,000 bond. Somebody blessed me to help me get me out of work. Lakeview Apartments, I'm doing still all right. Still got both of these problems. Now I got this condition of bond, $300,000 bond. It's a never-ending story. It seems like on something. I just happen to be the center of something for some reason, and I don't even know why. To put myself there, you know what you follow what I'm trying to say? Do you? No.
Well,
get the swab, get the needle, man. You understand? Nothing I'm saying. That's why I was
it
just saying.
doesn't make sense because your blood is at the apartment and you don't remember ever being there, or let alone be hurt enough to bleed.
No, I ain't been hurt at no apartment. I ain't had no fight at no apartment. I would remember if I didn't have a fight at the apartment.
Well, how would your blood be on the floor?
I have no idea, sir.
Neither do I. That's why I'm here talking to you.
Yeah, I have no idea. Now, I can say if I did have to go over there, evidently I done some business with him because we done something on the cash up, so I had to take him this product. Whether I took it to him or turned him on to somebody else, if somebody called me about something or somebody called me and say, I got somebody wants something at 4 Corners, okay, I don't know him. Somebody else can give it to him or deal with him like that. I don't want no transaction with you or nothing. I'm not gonna do nothing like that.
Has Warren ever done you wrong?
I don't know him. If I don't know you, I don't deal with you.
Well, seeing his picture, has he ever given you a hard time? Or
if I don't know you, I don't deal with
you. You can't just say yes or no.
I don't know you, I don't deal with you. I'm telling you, I don't deal with him because I don't know him. That's what I'm telling you.
You may not know your customers.
I'm not going to deal with you at all.
Did he lay his hands on you?
Man, I don't even know who his brother is. I don't remember.
Well, it's clear he was there.
I don't know who
and you might have been there to deliver this product.
All right.
But when he answers the door, did he rob you?
All right. If you say so.
No, I'm asking you.
I ain't been hit. I ain't been robbed. I ain't been nothing.
Was there somebody with him that caused you to bleed?
I ain't done no bleeding. I don't know how you got some blood.
But you did bleed. The drops out of his apartment
I don't know.
come back to you.
I don't know how that is. I don't know how that come about. Because I wasn't bleeding nowhere. I ain't been hit nowhere. So, I
Did you hurt?
No.
Did you hurt Warren?
I don't have no explanation for that.
Neither do I. But it's there. There's no getting around that.
All right.
There is zero getting around that.
All right. Say so.
Okay.
Well, you want to holler at the nurse?
Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet.
We do.
I think it's funny how you haven't asked how Warren's doing.
I don't know him. I don't care nothing about what's going on. It have nothing to do with me, sir.
Why do you think I'm talking to you?
I don't know. That's what I've been asking you the whole time. I know you wasn't. You started off asking me did I know somebody. I said to you, I'm figuring I guess somebody missing. You trying to find them. There's so much stuff going on, be all over the news. People be missing. You might know them. You might have seen them or whatever. Or last seen them, or you might was told that I was the last person seen the person or something, whatever. Then you start talking about some drugs. So now I'm like, now I know this man ain't asking me about no drugs.
Has somebody told you that?
So this what I'm telling you what
You're
I'm
just coming up with some scenarios.
Yeah, I'm like, I know you're coming here to ask me. So all the other stuff I got going on, I'm like, I know they ain't trying to come now and charge me for sending somebody some drugs. I'm telling you, I sold lost some drugs. But I don't. That's I'm trying to figure out, because that's what you talk to me. Might be you saying a cash out, and I know I done business like that.
What kind of drugs would you say?
Something like that don't even matter. We through talking. I'm through talking.
Would you sell marijuana? Is that your common drug type?
Need my attorney.
Just trying to figure out why you were there.
I'm just trying to figure out why you got my attorney.
I don't know where he is. Not here.
I do. I just need a phone call. He'll be here.
Trying to figure out why you would have hurt Mr. Rogers. Why?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I really don't even know why you started even talking to me.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna release you back into custody of these finer gentlemen outside, and I'll get this needle. I'll come right back. We'll meet you in the nurse station,
Okay.
and I suppose we'll go that
Yeah.
So Herbert sticks to his guns. He rejects the mouth swab and forces Chamberlain to take blood. Guess he showed him, right? Don't forget about that Dr. Pepper bottle. Just a few months after this interview, Stephanie Brashear is brought into the interrogation room because that Dr. Pepper bottle belonged to her.
Hi,
Stephanie.
how are you?
Good, all right. I'm doing good.
Yeah, well, I'm breathing.
Can I call you Stephanie, or do you go?
Yeah, no, Stephanie.
Do you go by anything else?
No, Steph.
Someone calls you Steph?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? I'm April.
It's nice to meet you.
Did you go to water? I was going to grab you a bottle, and they told me that you already have one.
Yes, thank you.
Good. Okay. Well, hey, I'm Detective Chamberlain. I'm with the Tyler Police Department. We go far.
Okay.
I want to ask you some questions about some stuff.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, but before we get going, since you are in cuffs, I believe you've got a couple of warrants after your arrest.
Yes.
Okay. So since you are under arrest, not for anything that I have, but just because you are, and I want to ask you some questions. I'm going to read you your rights.
Okay.
Okay.
What? So it means I have to go to jail today?
Well, because of the warrants, that's why you're under arrest in the first place. I believe you had a theft warrant and maybe a couple of others in various counties.
Right.
Okay.
So there's...
Let me knock this out. We'll get to it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now, I don't know about your rights, but hers are red.
The way I understand it, you have two theft warrants. One's a theft with a couple of convictions, and then there's just a Class A theft.
So there's a level of theft, so we can work them out.
They mentioned a warrant out of Bower County.
Waller.
Waller?
Yes, sir.
Where is that at?
Up like, you know where, I don't know if you know where, like, it's going up like toward Bryan College Station. Hempstead, Waller. Did you ever hear of Sandra Bland? Okay, it's right was where that happened at, in that same jail.
Are you from that area?
Well, Magnolia, Texas, yes, ma'am.
What happened to Sandra? Sandra Bland? What's that?
She, the police, they killed, she was a black lady. And the cops, they killed her.
Traffic stop, right?
No, you're right, yeah, it was a traffic stop. And they try to say that she hung herself in the jail, but, I mean, that jail's too small, but, it's too small. And then they said that she tried to hang herself with a plastic bag or something. And that's just...
Have you been in that jail? You know what it's like?
Well, I've been on the outside of it, but, yeah. It's small. It's too small for somebody to do. And she was a big lady. But a plastic bag, that's crazy.
Yeah. Born here in Texas?
Yes, Woodville.
Woodville?
Yes.
When did you move here to Tyler?
Let's see, it was 2019, I believe, because my mother, she passed away. She killed herself on Christmas of 2018, I think. So, yeah, it was 2018 or two. Anyways, I went to jail. I got caught with some drugs and went to jail. And I was there and, had time to think and felt like I wanted to come up here to Tyler, try to connect back with my dad and my family because, I didn't have nothing there. I mean, I had my kids, but at that time I wasn't able to see them. So,
where's your dad now?
Well, my dad, he's staying, like I said, I don't even know if he's still alive or not. I know last time he was really sick, but he, close to Chapel Hill.
Okay. All right. Do you know Tyler pretty well?
Well, no, there's still a lot of places. I mean, every time I see it, it's like brand new to me, so.
Okay. Yeah. How do you get around?
I walk, or I'll get a ride. Okay. Sometimes sometimes I ride the bus, stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Have you ever had a job?
Yes, I've had a job. I've had a couple jobs. I did some retail one time. I've worked like in restaurants, McDonald's, and then this place called Incredible Pizza. I did a telemarketing job for a little while. That didn't last too long, just because I wasn't selling damn Reader's Digest. Nobody really wanted to buy those. But what else did I do? I've done I wasn't like a CNA certified, but I've done like home health care, basically. Just not. I guess it was. I don't want to say it was under the table, but. Because I never really did get paid for it too much, but...
So you would go places and care for others?
Right. Well, I did that when I was like 15. There was a lady, and I don't remember how I got even connected with her, but somehow or another, I think it was a friend of mine it was a girl that I met. Anyways, when she would go out, she would need somebody to watch, and she would come get me, and the lady was like 90-some years old, and I'd be forgetting about Mimi. Her name was Mimi, yeah. And I remember it kind of used to freak me out because she had an eye out here removed, and you could without her, when she, she'd have her patch off, you could see through her head. I remember it used to freak me out.
That's different.
Yeah, it used to freak me out.
Not something you see very often.
No, so it freaked me out. Yeah, but she was what do you call it? When I guess she had dementia or something, and so she would always talk about. This little baby, she'd carry or hold a baby doll. I remember that, but yeah. What other kind of job did I have? Oh, I've done detail, I've done house cleaning. It wasn't nothing real steady though. I just got accepted to a school, but they wanted records of my GED and stuff, and I didn't have the money to really just go up, to my school and. They were going to charge. So then my text now, that thing got hacked so many times. There were so many people using my text now, it's unreal because I guess, when I would be on other people's phones, I don't know why I'm so dingy though, but I never closed it or logged out. So there were people, just the other day I'm sitting there arguing with somebody, because they're on my thing and I'm sitting there watching them have a whole conversation I'm like, this is not me. What in the world?
Wow. And
I tell them to get off my phone and, get up on text now. They're going to cuss me. Then they went and changed the whole number. And
that's this phone that we have?
Yeah, on the text now.
And when I say we have, this is your phone. It's not like I'm just going to text.
Yeah, it's Alex. What's his name? They call him Tweety. Ooh, he gets on nerves.
The question gets cut off during the recording. She's asked when she got her phone.
I think I just got it, no, I got it on around the 3rd.
Of this month?
Mm-hmm, yes, sir.
Okay, so a couple of weeks?
Yes, sir.
Does that mean you've had this phone number for a couple of weeks?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What was your number before that?
The text now, it was a text now number. And then, I used, like, Herbert's phone, who was a friend of mine.
Now, they haven't even mentioned Herbert, the guy from the previous interview, but she just unknowingly connected herself to him.
You know, after he went to jail, and he wanted me, I guess, keep his phone or whatever, and because I didn't have a phone, so. But then I ended up dropping it, and you know, so.
Okay. So your friend Herbert that you talk of, if you needed to call somebody and Herbert was with you, you just borrow his phone and use it?
No, he was in jail. He's in jail, so.
When he was a free man, I suppose?
No. Well, no, because I would use Wi-Fi, and, you know, I really didn't use his phone that much.
Oh, you a mother?
Yes.
How many kiddos do you have?
I have 7.
7?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Couldn't just stop at 2?
No, right.
What's your age ranges for your 7 children?
You know what, I'm not even going to sit here and believe you. I can't even tell you right now because the way I've been living, like.
Well, I know it doesn't mean a lot, especially to those kids, but you got to at least give her a little bit of credit. She is self-aware.
Oh.
Hey,
things happen. We're not here to judge you or anything like that.
I understand.
I'm just trying to get to know you, Steph.
I know, it's okay. I understand. I kind of had, like, move on, like, to. I know it's crazy to say, but, like, it's just, they didn't exist. It's the only way I could kind of, like,
block that part out.
Right.
We understand.
Yeah.
How old's your youngest?
My youngest is 6. My oldest, I do know that. My oldest is she's just about to be, or she just turned 22, I believe.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you in touch with any of them?
Well, my last 3, the lady who, my ex-sister-in-law, she has 2 of my boys, and I did get to talk to them a couple months ago. And, I mean, she did tell me that, you know, however I was, you know, I could come down there and see them, but, you know, it's, I mean, inside it's just, I don't know, I want to get on the bus and go and see them so bad. Mm-hmm. But then a part of me don't know how to embrace that, like.
Sure.
You know, I don't really.
Sure. Is your friend Herbert a father of any of your children?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
You mentioned that. I was just curious if it was somebody important.
No. He was a friend who kind of looked after me, in a sense, but, you know, he had a baby mama, and he had a lot of things going on, and so, yeah.
You mentioned one of your jobs in the past, you clean houses?
Yes, sir.
How long did you do that?
Not long. It was with my stepmother up here, maybe like, let's say about a month, maybe. Yeah.
You and your stepmother together would go clean houses?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is that a Bitcoin tattoo I'm looking at? What is that?
Where?
On your left arm.
This one
is an R, isn't it?
No,
the one above it?
Yeah, it's for the Rockets, for Houston.
Rockets?
Yes,
okay.
Houston Rockets.
It's a Tom, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that what else you use?
What's on your neck?
That is it's supposed to be the new Astros logo, and it hurt like.
Yeah, you probably don't want to tattoo somebody's name on you like an ex-boyfriend or nothing like that. Like, man, who's Tim? Why is Tim tattooed on your chest? You probably also don't want to put a sports team on you, like, I don't know, the Sonics or the Oilers. That probably didn't go too well.
And it wasn't even finished, and I don't even want to go back and finish it. No. It hurt, no. And then I had this one, and I don't even know why, because this is just crazy. It looks like it says Mo 3, or I don't know what it is. It's supposed to mean, you know, hustler over everything. I don't know. And then the reason.
So it's an H-O-E?
I tell you, you're not, sir.
It's an H-O-E?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's tattooed on her hand. What am I supposed to do with that?
I was high. It was terrible.
Oh, no. You can have those removed, you know.
Right. That cost a lot of money, I think. I'm like, oh my God. And that hurt too on this one.
I know you mentioned drug use. What's your drug of choice?
Methamphetamine.
Okay. Are you still using that?
Occasionally, yeah.
Occasionally.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, occasionally.
Again, we're not here to judge you. Just you bring it up and we'll ask a question about it, okay?
Yes.
Oh, while I'm talking to you right now, do you have any drugs in your system at the moment?
Yes.
Meth?
Yes.
When's the last time you smoked?
I don't really smoke. I do like these hot rails. So, I mean, I guess in a way it's a form of smoking, because when you're inhaling it, you blow out the smoke. But,
okay. So it's through a pipe? A pipe or a needle?
No. Well, it's a pipe, though, yeah. I to snort it through.
Okay.
And no, I don't do a needle, though.
You don't have anything on you right now that we missed?
No.
Okay. Awesome.
No.
All right.
No.
Sorry, when's the last time you used?
I used, let's see, I used this morning. Just being honest.
All right.
I just don't want to go to jail. They decide.
Do you have any idea why I want to talk to you today?
I don't know if it's about the Sandra McGee, because, well, Herbert, he had called me and said that the DA had called his mother and was asking about where I was. So, you know.
The DA talked to Herbert's mother asking where you were?
Right, because, I had signed an affidavit, and so I guess he's getting ready to go to court. That's what his mother told him.
Herbert's fixing to go to court?
Mm-hmm.
Are you expecting him to testify in this trial? Or?
I mean, I don't know. So I've talked to his lawyer, but his lawyer ain't told me nothing, and that's really rare that I talk to him because he barely answers his phone. So I don't know. And Sandra didn't tell me anything, but I did write that affidavit. But I don't know. That's what she told Herbert. So I don't know.
How long have you known Herbert?
Just like a little bit, almost a little bit over a year, maybe. Yeah.
How'd y'all meet?
I met him when I was staying at this guy's name. Well, his name was Gerald Rose, and he came over there with his cousin, and he's a Muslim, and so is Fly. That's Gerald, and so they convert together or whatever, and I met him like that.
Okay. So you were staying with Gerald Rose, and then Herbert came over?
Yes, sir.
And then you and Herbert kind of hit it off?
Yeah.
As friends, though?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Were y'all ever a romantic relationship?
Well, no, I mean, kind of like at the end, I guess it kind of like, we, no, I wouldn't say it was like kind of romantic. I don't know what it was exactly. It was, we started out as friends, and then it just kind of, there's some other things, and I'm not gonna lie, I had feelings, you know what I'm saying, so, for him, but, those feelings, I saw something else that, just, it wasn't for me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
I get it. Well, did Herbert take care of you? Was he safe?
Yeah.
What kind of attracted you to him?
We conversate, he was in a, relationship with a couple girls.
Herbert was?
Yeah. And so he would have women problems, and and then I was in a relationship with a dude, so we would be able to talk to each other, and so I think that's what it really was.
So y'all just counseled each other while y'all were each in a relationship or something?
Right. Basically.
Did you ever live with Herbert at any time?
Yeah. Off and on, I would go over there and stay. I stayed with them for a couple of months. Yeah. I usually just kept myself over there because I don't stay nowhere just too long,
Where's over there?
And his mother, over where Sandra stays off of Houston Street. It's East Houston.
Herbert's mother stays on Houston?
Yeah, East Houston Street, in their apartment.
And when Herbert was a free man, he stayed with his mother?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How long would you say you stayed there?
For a while, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was there for. I don't know. He was married when he first came out of prison, so I don't know exactly whenever him and his wife, I guess, got a divorce or. Anyways, I know because before they lived over there, they lived somewhere else, close to here by the jail thing, by the hot dog stand or something they call it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you and Herbert met about a year ago, when did y'all really start to hit it off and just grew closer together, I suppose?
I want to say like around maybe, let's see, November maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have any other family that you stay with?
I have family around here, but they don't know.
What are some of your prior addresses?
Let's see. I have 18903. That was with Gerald. Basically that one and then Sandra's.
Did you say 18903?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Wait. Oh my goodness. Wait. You know what? That's crazy. That was my childhood. That was my address in Magnolia, Texas, where I grew up at.
Okay.
Wow. I haven't even remembered that. It said that. Wow, that's crazy.
Put your hand up in the comment section if you remember your childhood address.
Did you ever stay on Irwin?
Irwin? Mm-mm.
I saw that as one of your prior addresses. It was like something West Irwin.
Mine? No. No. That wasn't. I never used it on the.
No.
West. That's over there by like American Inn.
Mhm.
Yeah, West Irwin.
Where did I use that address?
American Inn. That's 1600 West Irwin though, isn't it? American Inn.
What kind of things do I knew? I knew Clifford, but I don't think I ever used an address. Let me find out.
Who's Clifford?
Who's a friend of mine that I was staying at this place they called Bando. That's and I don't know. I just know it's right off Bow Street, and it really was a Bando. But that's where I was staying there for a little while. Matter of fact, it's like I kind of felt more safer there than living with people, and
you saying abandoned?
It was an abandoned.
Okay. Was this like the 800 something West Bow?
It could have been.
That area?
It
I
could have
saw
been.
that as another prior address.
Across from the where it's a store right there, down from the insurance place.
Close to Palace?
I know it's I just know it's off like Bow Street, like literally. I don't know how big is Bow Street? It's just like it's not that long, right, or that far of a street, right?
This is for your perception.
It's not far from the Salvation Army, like right. It's on that.
What was the name you said the person you were staying with last night?
Shine.
Shine, that's right. And what was his address?
East. No, not East. North Inglewood. That's what it is.
How did you meet Shine?
Well, I met Shine. I've known him about 3 years, and there was a couple of people used to always try to get me to go over there and meet him. I guess everyone tried to hook me up with him. I don't know, but not too long ago, I had seen him at the dollar store. But prior, a couple of times I went over there and used the shower, and but as far as anything else, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling none of that. So, but I had seen him, and he told me, to come over, and so, I went over there, and he had, was one of my friends over there, and ever since then, I just kind of been like back and forth. If I went and stayed in with Peanut or even Peanut's mom, because Lord knows Sandra can be a mess. She can be so mean. And I would, go back over there. But then at that time, he had bed bugs, so at one point, so I was like really trimming out. Like, I didn't want to be like, I had got real sick, so I didn't know if that was, I don't know, if maybe I smoked behind somebody that might have been sick, or it could have been bed bugs, I don't know. But I was like stressed out so bad, like I was trying to like gain near like yellow, like, I was trying to help Herbert and trying to do everything that I could do, for everybody. But yet I wasn't even taking care of myself, and that's no good, It's no good. I can't help nobody if I can't help myself.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard you say the word Peanut. Is that somebody's nickname?
No, yeah, that's Herbert.
Why does he go by Peanut?
I don't know. I guess he has a peanut-shaped head. That's his mom and them called him that. His aunt. It was a baby name, I guess.
Is it a name you always known him to have?
Well, yeah, because I felt weird calling him Herbert, but that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
What do you know about a guy named Warren Rogers?
I met Warren through Peanut's, his aunt, Diane.
Now that's interesting because Peanut pretended not to know who Warren was.
She took me over there. I went over there like 2 or 3 times. He was a nice guy. He really was. He was, let's see, he was something. He would get over there and, get high. And he liked, wanted to do things, those strange things, piece of change, I guess. But,
like sexual things?
Yeah. But, I mean, overall, he was a really nice guy, he was really nice. Yeah. I heard he jumped on this girl, Cam. I don't know how true that was. And then I heard he ended up passing away, so.
Do you know how he died?
I heard he was shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you find this out?
Well, that was on Google, I believe, Google News or the news or something like that.
You just saw it as a news article online?
Yeah. Yes.
Were you at a computer?
No, Diane first told me about it. Yeah, his aunt.
Whose aunt?
Peanut's aunt.
So Peanut's aunt Diane told you that Warren had died?
Right.
Do you remember about when this was?
It's around February.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you still in touch with Diane?
Yeah, I still talk to her. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? Look, I'm gonna tell you what I know from that night. Okay. Only because and I didn't. It's been really bad, and I went over there, and I was in his room. We were in his room. We were talking and everything, and we were smoking, and there was a knock on the door. He went and opened the door, and Peanut came in. And Warren said something. Like I said, I was playing my game. I'm not even gonna lie. I was sitting here playing. I was playing my game, and he was. I don't remember exactly word for word what was said. I do remember Warren saying something, basically I didn't tell you to come in, or I'll get her. I don't know. And Peanut we started walking in anyways, and Warren, he jumped up he just started kind of fighting with him, and before I even knew it, I heard a gunshot, and I freaked out what's it called? And at first, I thought he shot Peanut, I don't know. And when I got up, Peanut was he moved, because he was on top of him. And it was Warren. And he was already, he was dead. And just,
Peanut was on top of Warren?
No, Warren was on top of Peanut.
And you found out that Warren had been shot, or Peanut had been shot?
No, it wasn't Peanut. It was Warren. Warren.
Do you know how Warren got on top of Peanut?
They were fighting. That's all I know. It happened so fast. All I know is I heard that, a boom.
Just one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I've never been in a situation like that.
I'm going to back you up.
Okay.
Okay. You say you're in Warren's room.
Right. Me and him were in there talking.
How many bedrooms are in this apartment?
I believe it was just one. I only went into one bedroom, so.
Can you describe his apartment?
It was, yeah, like, okay, I'm trying to remember. I want to say, okay, when you walk in, he had like a tile flooring, and his room, I believe, was on the left side. On the left side, and he had his bed right there, and then he has his dresser right there. And matter of fact, he was like, what do I got to do? Or he was trying to, he was flirting with me. Warren was cool though. I mean, he could be something else, but not in a way. But I had never seen him get out of character like that either. I was like really shocked. But I mean, he had said something. He said, I think you say basically what he was saying was, the way I look at him is like, I don't see him being like aggressive or like, how do you say it? Like, I can't remember how he said it.
You're talking about Warren, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and he said something like, basically me not. He said something about me trying to be in a relationship with him or something. And I was like, what? And I was like, no, Warren. And then I went to go, just playing my game or whatever. And he was like, I think basically not mistaking his kindness for weakness, not that, but like basically like looking at him as if maybe he wasn't like a man, or you know what I'm saying, like I don't know, like maybe he was weak, basically. I think that's what he meant. And I was like, what? And then he said, well, do you have any friends? I said, look, Warren, I don't have friends. He said, well, do you know girls? I said, look, I don't know no good girls. And I mean, like, not even like, I would say about 10, 20 minutes. No, it wasn't no 20 minutes. It had been like 10 minutes after that. That's when, Peanut was knocking at the door.
How long had you been at the apartment before you heard the knock?
Maybe like 30 minutes.
How did you get there?
Well, Peanut took me.
Peanut came to pick you up?
Mm-hmm. You're right.
So Peanut has a car?
No, he did have a car.
How did you get to Warren's apartment?
It was with Peanut, and it was this guy, one of his friends named Beast.
Okay.
They call him Beast. Yeah.
And who was driving?
Beast was driving.
Describe Beast car.
It was like it's a green, like it doesn't have a back to it at all. It's like a truck, but it has like kind of like what a tow truck kind of semi looks like, but it's not like a tow truck, but it's what it kind of looks like.
Just a truck with no bed on it?
Right, that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you rode in the truck with Beast and Peanut?
Yes, they were taking me over there because he wanted to see me, and he wanted to buy some stuff.
Who wanted to buy some stuff?
Warren.
Warren wanted to buy some stuff from y'all?
Well, not from Peanut. Yeah.
So Peanut just had you guys tag along. He was going to sell some drugs to Warren?
Right, and then they were going to leave, and then, they were going to come back whenever I was done visiting him.
Okay. All right. So let's run me through this. Where did you start from before y'all started making your way up north?
Before what?
When you got in Beast's truck, where was that?
At Peanut's apartment, was Mama's apartment.
On Houston?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So y'all drove from Houston up to Warren's apartment?
Yes.
Where does he live?
Warren? Yes. Warren lived on Mims Street.
Okay. At an apartment complex?
Yes, sir.
Do you know his apartment number?
I don't remember his apartment number. No, I just remember, I just know what apartment it was.
Okay. So, did y'all stop anywhere on the way from Houston to Mims?
No.
You went straight there?
No. And they left, and then that's when they came back like maybe 30 minutes, about 30 minutes.
Where did they drop you off at?
At the apartments.
They pull up in the parking lot and drop you off?
Yes.
And then they just left?
Yes, sir.
Do you know where they went?
They supposed to went to a pool hall. Or to go get something to drink, some liquor. Yeah.
Okay. At the pool hall?
Yes, sir.
The one on Morris? Or Moore?
I think, I guess that's the street name. It's right there, on the north side, right?
Just a little two-story building?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So they drop you off. You go up to the apartment. Did you have to knock, or you just go
Yeah,
in?
no, I knocked.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Were y'all, how close are you and Warren friends at that time?
I mean, we had, like, hung out just a couple of times, like, maybe, like, 2 times before that. You know, I try not to make it a big thing to go over there because he was one, he could be, like, I guess I just felt awkward, too, you know, because the first time I met him, we had did some things, and I don't know, it was just really bad.
Just some sexual stuff?
Yeah, and I just, you know, it was just the way it went down. It just, it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't. But I mean, he was really cool, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of thought he was gay there for a little while, but I mean, no, I don't.
Okay.
I mean, he was cool though, you know what I'm saying?
What was you wearing when you got to the apartment?
I was in a, what was I wearing? I want to say I was wearing like a pink shirt and some pants. Or something or another.
Was Herbert having you deliver the drugs to Warren?
Yes.
So
I was taking it in, and he had cashed out to him.
Warren had cashed out Herbert?
Mm-hmm.
What was you delivering?
It was meth.
Meth? How much meth?
It was just like a gram. Yeah, it was all, it was like $30, I think.
Okay. So you walk up to the apartment, knocked on the door, and Warren answered?
Yes.
Or did he say, come on in?
No, he answered. Yeah.
Okay. He answered and invites you in the apartment? Or you just casually went on in because you guys are friends?
Any other
to get into Warren's apartment?
No, he answered the door.
All right.
Yeah, I knocked.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said y'all had been there for about 30 minutes before the door, somebody knocked on the door?
No, before Peanut came and knocked on his door to tell me, you know, he was there, he was ready, you know, for me to go. And it was a verbal thing. I guess Peanut was trying to come. When Warren opened the door, you know, Peanut started to come in, you know, and Warren said something to him, and I just don't remember, you know, exactly what he was saying. Like basically, now you, like I didn't tell you could come in, or I don't know, it's something like that, or I don't know. And then Peanut said something. He said, "Well, you ain't got to be so damn rude," or something like that. And then next thing I know, hell, the Warren just sprung out like Bruce Lee or something. I mean, I turned around and he was just like, all I seen was Warren jump up. Like I was like, what the hell? It kind of shocked me a little bit. And as I was getting up, that's whenever I heard that, you know, I heard a gunshot, you know, and because Peanut was going down, and then whenever I got up and I walked up, that's, you know, Warren was on top of Peanut, and I thought maybe he had just shot Peanut, and when Peanut was getting up, you know what I'm saying, he was like lifting up Warren, you know, I mean, he was just like, oh my God, like, basically what the hell happened, and I was just like in shock, because I'd never been in a situation like that, so I was just like, I don't know what to do. Was he gonna kill me next? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, sometimes this shit goes like that, you know.
Right.
You know, and I just, you know, I was just like, come on, like I freaked the fuck out, like, what the fuck? And I was like, I was scared for my own life at that time too. Like I didn't know what to say. I just try to keep everything kosher and you know, just peaceful. I mean, as peaceful as it could, I guess it could be. I don't know.
Herbert was saying, come on. Herbert was saying, or
no.
That's what you was telling yourself?
Yeah, I was just like, oh my God, I was thinking he was going, I hope he was going to shoot me next. I mean, it was kind of like an accident.
Did Beast come in the apartment too, with Herbert?
No, I don't even know if he knew what was going on. Yeah, Beast is a little dingy. I don't even know if he knew anything.
Do you remember what Warren was wearing when you saw him?
I believe he was wearing, well, when he answered the door, he had like a red sweater on.
Red sweater?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know he did take it off. I think he took it off. Honestly, I think he took it off. I don't remember if he had it on.
When you, Beast, and Herbert were coming to the apartment, did you know there was a gun in the car?
No.
Have you ever known Herbert to have a pistol?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Usually he kept it in the closet, but, usually when I'm there, I just, his baby mama and them are there, and I just, I'm in my own little world, I try not to, get into anybody's too much of business or just try to pay attention to what I got going on.
Have you ever known Herbert to actually carry a gun on him?
No, I've never really just seen him with the gun, except, saying for that night.
Sure.
Yeah.
So when you heard the pop and you respond and you see Herbert under Warren and Herbert pushing Warren off,
right.
Did you see a gun?
Well, yeah, I think, I want to say I've seen it, yeah. But,
who was holding it?
Huh?
Was Herbert, he have it in his hand, I guess?
I want to say it was on the floor, it was on the, right there, on the tile. It was on the floor, not on the floor, because it's not a floor. Well, I guess it is. It was right there, the tile, and then Peanut was right there, and then Warren was right there, and there was blood, coming out.
Okay. All right. Do you know where Warren got shot on his body?
Still a minute. I was looking from his head. This side.
So after the pop, you go to it. What happened?
No, we left. We left, and I just.
We, as in you and Herbert, go back outside?
You're right.
Was Beast out there waiting on you?
Yes.
Was Beast in the truck?
Yes.
You never came in?
No.
You're sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. Where'd y'all go after that?
We went back to the house, the apartment. And, I just remembered, I tried to go to sleep on the couch, but I couldn't sleep at all. It was just...
Something major just happened.
Right.
So, y'all went back to the apartment on Houston?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Herbert's mother's house.
Yes.
Yeah. Who all stays there?
It was just, me, like I said, when Sandra and Peanut usually, just them two, and then unless, his baby mama was around or, I was around. But at that time, him and his baby mama were kind of she's had a baby, and they really weren't talking too much. They had going through some stuff. So.
Who was baby mama? Who is this?
Her name is Amber.
Amber? What's her last name?
Silva.
Okay.
Yeah.
Herbert and Amber have a child together? Okay.
Yeah.
How old's this baby now?
Oh, he's just a few months. He's cute though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How is Amber as a person?
Amber's, she's great. She's a good mother. She is a good mother. We used to be friends, so, and, I don't know, we just kind of fell off, Females, one thing I've learned about us is we're going to go through our ups and downs, and, yeah.
Sure. Okay. So people staying at the apartment is Herbert, his baby mama, his mother, and you were there as well? Did Beast go up in the apartment?
No, that night?
Yes.
No, he ended up going home.
What time was all this when you was at Warren's apartment?
I want to say it's probably around 11, maybe midnight, something like that. I want to say. Yeah,
Okay.
It was late. It was late. I think it was around 11. Well, no, the pool hall was still open, or maybe it had just closed. So it was around 11 or 12. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. That was right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember what day?
I want to say it was a Friday, maybe. I know it was around a weekend.
Okay. So for sure, nighttime, we're talking middle of the night, midnight hour? Yeah. Okay. When you went to the apartment, was there anybody else with Warren?
No.
He was home alone? Okay.
Yeah, he usually just stayed by. Well, whenever time I went over there, he was by himself, I knew it was some girl, Pam, Pam would go over there every night, and usually they would fight, I guess. That's what, I I heard that he had jumped on her like 2 days before this happened, so I don't know.
You had heard that Herbert jumped on her?
No. Warren.
I mean Warren.
You're right.
Okay. We keep saying Herbert's just the first name on the
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if anybody else got hurt inside the apartment?
No, there was just us in the apartment.
Okay. All right. So after you made it back to the apartment on Houston, did you tell anybody what just happened? Or
No.
did Herbert tell you not to tell anybody?
Yeah, no, but not at that point. He didn't tell me not to tell anybody. But I just, I didn't know, or didn't even know what. I don't know. I was just really freaked out about the whole situation, But at one point, he did tell me, because we talked about it one night. I said something to him about it. I was like, I've been having nightmares, and he said something, and I was like, this is something. So I see that's why you should marry me or something. I don't remember exactly what he said. And he was like, basically like, he could kill me too or something. I don't know, something like that. Basically, like, tell me like, or no, he said, what did he say? Like, I don't want to. He said something on the remarks of like, he could have taken me out too, though. I just,
Did you feel fear?
Yeah.
Did Herbert threaten to kill you if you told somebody?
No.
He was just intimidating you?
Yeah, a little bit.
And that was a couple days later?
And it was just my own, like, I just, not only that, it's just, I didn't, it was just the whole situation just, like, fucked up. Like, I would have never expected that. And it was just fucked up. Like, it really was.
Right. So when y'all was leaving the apartment, do you remember if Herbert was holding a gun in his hands on his way back to the truck?
I don't remember. I didn't see him pick up a gun or anything. Because whenever I was just like, come on, I had already went outside. I didn't want to be in there. I didn't want to be I just didn't want to be there.
When you got to Warren's apartment, knocked on the door, he opened it up, and y'all were there for about 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Did he offer you any food?
Yes, he did. Or, yeah, he asked me if I was hungry. Or maybe I told him I was hungry. I don't know. And then, he brought me a green tea, though. He did bring me a green tea, a lipstick green tea. And we went in his kitchen, and I got me some chips. And he was showing me some of the things he had in his refrigerator. And he went to the grocery store. He was telling me he got food stamps. And he was showing me little things, little snacks. He was asking, did I want this? Did I want that? Yeah.
Okay. Y'all never left the apartment. Y'all stayed there the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He really on the corner. He did like this a lot because he had a real high anxiety because he was.
So he rocked a lot.
Yeah, and sometimes he would jump. Well, I know he smoked crack, and he did that. So like he would jump. He just finished the rest of his crack, and he was just talking about like how he wanted to come get another rock or something.
So when you got to the apartment and did you give him the drugs immediately?
Mhm.
Okay. Did he smoke it while you were there?
Yeah, he smoked it. Yeah, we smoked some.
Y'all both did it together?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Was that just common practice you guys did?
What does that mean?
No.
No.
What, when y'all are together, do y'all usually?
Well, yeah, it's basically what you use drugs. Is that what you mean? Yeah, basically that's what it's. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's that's what it. Yeah.
All right. How is Warren when he's on drugs? When he has drugs in the system, is he calm and cool? Is he aggressive?
Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting him to do what he did that night. I mean, he was a little frisky, I mean.
He's making advancements on you?
Well, not only that, but just even in there like fighting on Peanut. I mean, but he never thought You know, he did that,
like fish fighting.
Yes, the girl. I looked at him, he was doing like a whole, like Bruce Lee. I was like, what in the world? It's like, I was like, oh my God, like, yeah, what's going on?
You saw him do that?
Yes, I was like, oh my God, like, what the, that is crazy.
Were you in the same room when Herbert shot him?
No, I was in his room, but the door was open, you know what I'm saying? And you could see, like, where they were, like, right there was a wall. Yeah. And, like, right there, kind of in front, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they had, you know, because Peanut was coming in the room to come and, you know, give me, try to make sure I was good or whatever, you know. And, you know, Warren said a little something to him, and Peanut wasn't trying to hear that or whatever, you know. He was trying to come get me, make sure I was good, but, you know, it was, like I said, my dumb ass, I was in there playing my fucking game. And I should have got off of it, you know, and I was stuck on a damn game, and,
So you had a phone at that time?
Right, no, yeah, but it wasn't it was, like, one that was on Wi-Fi. It was my, you know, it was a phone, but it wasn't, like, it wasn't, like, what do you call it, it wasn't, like, on through a company or anything. It just ran on Wi-Fi. Like, I was, like, on his hotspot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Did you ever come back to the apartment?
No.
No?
No.
Do you know if anybody ever did?
No. Not at all. No. Not even. I don't even like passing through there.
When was the last time you went back to Warren's place?
That was that night. That night. When I left, that was the last time I ever went there.
You've never gone back just to drive by and see his door as you're going by?
No, that's something I don't even ever really just. That's why I'm doing, you know, because this is the right thing to do. I feel like it just needs to be. I need, just if I don't do this, it'll haunt me for the rest of my life. You know what I mean?
It's been 6 months. How long were you planning to keep this to yourself?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say I was just going. Well, I mean, I had talked about it, like, to a couple of friends or whatever. But, I mean, I just didn't know, like, this is, or just wanted to just, like, pick up the phone and be like, you know. Sure. I mean.
Do you and Peanut ever talk about this?
No.
You know, this is just a well-kept secret between the two of you?
Well, I mean, so much, I'm not going to say it's just a well-kept secret, because, you know, I mean, like I said, I just told a couple of my friends about it. You know, where I had was just, like, needing it. I felt like I just needed to talk about it, or, you know, just like, man, and then, I know, I want to say he talked, you know, he talked about it one time in front of this one girl, and, but, I don't know if they believe this or not. They might have just thought we were full of shit or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But I really just,
on y'all's way back to East Houston?
Yes, sir.
What did y'all talk about?
Nothing at all.
Silent?
No, the radio was on. Yeah, it was, they didn't say nothing.
Herbert didn't tell Beast what just happened?
No. He didn't say nothing.
Did Beast say anything about the gunshot he just heard?
No. I was going to say, I don't even know if he even heard it. He was sitting in the truck. Because I would, my whole time, and the more I think about it sometimes, I'm like, I wonder if he even knew what the hell just happened in there. Like, you know, because, I mean.
Where was the truck parked?
Like when you drive in, it's, it wasn't like up front, like, maybe like 3 parking spaces down, maybe from, where Warren lived.
Did you call him Warren, or did he have his nickname?
Just known by Warren.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't known him that long, you know.
Remind me again how you met Warren?
Through Diane, Peanut Janet.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's this pistol now?
I have no idea.
Can you describe it to me?
What I seen it was like a black. I just know it was like black. It was a black gun. Like I don't know. It was a pistol. Wasn't no shotgun. You know. It was a pistol.
It was definitely black. It wasn't silver.
No.
It wasn't painted orange. It was black. Okay.
No, it was black. It's like what I seen. It's like,
you know the difference between a revolver and maybe semi-automatic pistol?
Right. No, it wasn't a revolver. A revolver has those things on it.
Okay.
No, it was a pistol. It was a pistol. Could have been like a 9mm. Could have been like 8mm or something like that. I don't know exactly, but it was a pistol.
How big would you say it was?
Kind of like, well, I can't move my hands like I want to, but it was like I think like it was maybe something like that.
Like a standard size gun, nothing compact or small. Okay.
It wasn't real big and it wasn't real small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Warren give you anything while you were there, other than food?
No.
No. He didn't give you any money?
No. No, matter of fact, he had said something about giving me $150 or something, but he was just playing, and he told me he was broke or whatever. No, he did put some money on my game. Yeah, I think he did put some money on my game. He gave me like $5 or $10, and that's what I was sitting there playing my game. He just sitting there, we smoking a bowl,
How does he put money on your game?
He cashed up it, or did he cash up it to me? I don't remember exactly how, maybe I already had money on it. No, he cashed up it to, one of these, game room type things, and they have money, you get an account.
Like a game box?
What is that? No, what is a game, like a Nintendo?
No, you're talking about a game on your phone, right? Your cell phone?
Right.
And
they have these games now where you can go and you can add money, and they have these different systems, and you can actually play for money.
Oh, okay. Playable gambling game?
But basically what it is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they have it at convenience stores, done.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming, I don't know, but I'm assuming it's legal, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you have a question when I interrupted you?
You were asking my question?
Okay.
I did want to know, do you actually know Beast's name?
I just know him by Beast.
Okay.
That's all I've ever known. It might be Anthony. I may have heard him. Because, see, my friend of mine was talking to him, but they all call him Beast. And I want to say I heard her say Anthony like one time, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
Is he black, white, or Hispanic?
He's black.
And do you know where Beast lives?
I believe he's locked up right now.
Beast is?
I believe he's here in Smith County.
Okay.
But wait, what was it that you asked me? I'm sorry.
Where do you know where Beast lives?
Oh, you know what? I've never been to his house. I know he stayed with his mother. That's what I believe. That's what I heard. So I don't know. I've never been over there.
Okay.
I see him at Peanut, or sometimes I see him over there at Fly's house. His Fly's neighbor, Tootie, she was going with him, so.
So you don't talk to him anymore, really?
No, I really just didn't talk to him then, because he's a little thrown off.
He's a little what?
Thrown off. Yeah.
But if you saw a photograph of him, do you think you'd be able to recognize him?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long do you think you've known Beast?
Probably like a year, maybe 2 years off and on.
Okay.
But I mean, just, occasionally seeing him, running into him, it wasn't like, every day thing, or didn't just, But I just know he's just throwed off at that, and I keep my distance from him. He mixes a lot of shit and things, what have you.
Like, is he thrown off, like, mentally?
It might have been drugs and do.
Okay.
He's still alive.
Okay.
Yes.
I have a question. You tell me you did not go back to Warren's place?
No, sir.
Okay. So,
I will tell you about it.
I went to Warren's apartment when finally somebody called us, and the whole place smelled of bleach. Why would that be?
I don't know.
It smelled like somebody had come back to try to clean up a mess.
I have no idea. I never went back over there, and I don't believe went back over there. But then again, I don't know. I know I didn't personally go over there at all after that evening. I don't even like passing it. No.
Miss Stephanie?
Yes.
What do you go by?
Stephanie.
Yes. So, as you know, it's been about 6 months, right?
Yes.
There's a lot of investigation that goes into a homicide.
Right.
You've had some time, you've been to jail, you kind of know sort of how the system works, right? We have to gather evidence, and the reason that we want to talk to you is because of the evidence gathered throughout this, okay? So we're looking at phone records, cash app records, DNA, anything that's there at the house.
Okay.
Okay? I know you said right after everything took place that y'all just booked it and left and didn't talk about it.
Right.
I don't think that's true. And I say that because we know that someone got injured other than Warren at that apartment because there was somebody else's blood there. So we're trying to get that out of you. Because at this point, it's like, to me, it seems like you were there. You didn't mean to whatever happened to Mr. Warren to happen, right? And it sounds like it's been eating at you, right?
Yes.
For months, sounds like. Okay? So we just want to know that the full truth. And I feel like you're almost there, but you're not giving the full truth. And it might be because you have care about Peanut. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay. We know he did have a bullet went inside of his hand. Peanut.
Peanut.
Yeah. The bullet was in his. Yeah, went inside of his hand. He could. Whenever he kind of looking for the bullet or whatever, that was like right after, he pushed him up, whatever. And then he couldn't find it, and his hand was leaking. And he was trying to cut his hand open and everything, trying to get the blood out, but he couldn't feel nothing. But then as the days went by, it just kept swelling. And so he was just, I guess, sitting there lodged, but he didn't want to go to the hospital or nothing, but. Yeah.
Do you think he shot himself somehow?
I'm assuming whenever the gun went off, he said like his hand was right there or whatever, and it went through his hand and it went into. Or no, it had to go through his head. I don't know exactly how that.
Okay. What hand was it?
I want to say it was this hand. I don't remember if it was right or left.
I don't think there's a third option here.
I don't remember if it was right or left one.
Okay. But you remember seeing that there was something.
Well, he definitely was leaking.
Okay, leaking.
Right.
Where do you think on the hand it was? Like, if it was my hand, where would it be?
Like, kind of like right in here.
Okay, so close, like, to this area?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Did he complain about it hurting? Because I would imagine that it hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And then.
But as far as me, I never did go back to the apartment. Never.
Okay.
So.
And then when it was leaking at Mr. Warren's apartment, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did y'all use anything to wrap his hand or do anything to treat the hand?
Whenever he got back to his house, he did. He wrapped it in something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was his mom there?
It really went. It really wasn't like leaking like real bad. But I mean, it was leaking though. Like.
It was enough to leave blood behind.
Right.
Sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, was any attempt made to erase his DNA? Like, and that's what I'm.
When you're talking about the bleach and stuff?
Yes.
See, that part, honestly, I didn't see none of that. Now, he might have went back, you know what I'm saying, like, later on that morning or whatever. Because I know he did, there was a time period where he did leave. And he didn't tell me where he was going or anything. He just said he'd be back. And Beast pulled up, and that's when they took off.
So from Peanut's apartment, you stayed. Peanut left with Beast.
Right.
And you don't know where he went.
No, he didn't tell me where he was going. But, he didn't. There was a lot of times he would just leave. So I didn't know if he was going to go hit a lick or what, or try to get some medication or something for you because his hand was hurting.
Okay. Did y'all take anything from Warren's apartment?
No.
Okay.
No.
Did you ever order anything using Warren's information or card?
No.
Okay. So I have records that show that you, in fact, ordered stuff using Mr. Warren's Cash App card. That would be a lie.
I never ordered anything.
Okay. You never ordered food or anything like that?
No.
All right. Do you know if Warren had a phone?
Yes, he had a phone.
He would use it?
Mm-hmm.
Did he use it while
he
you were there?
He had that in a tablet.
What's that?
He had that in a tablet.
Okay. All right. So those aren't at the apartment anymore. Where'd they go?
I have no idea.
No. So you're telling me when you got back to the Beast truck, Herbert Peanut he's bleeding from his hand, And y'all didn't talk about this on the way back to Houston?
No, not to Houston, no.
Did Beast wonder what just happened?
No, he
Because there's no ignoring this.
No, I know.
I'm sure
he
Herbert.
He had his hand. I like that. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Beast, he's got kind of like if he was a little dinky. I know there was nothing spoke about.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We got in, the radio was on, it was kind of like, he had a system in there. And so basically the music was playing and there was nothing said. I'm trying to think about this Cash App thing that you're talking about, something that was ordered. I didn't have I never did have his Cash App card or anything. Nothing like that, no. I'm trying to think where. The only thing I know that was cashed out was the money to Herbert. $30. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What I'm looking at is Warren's Cash App purchased food to be delivered to you.
To me?
Mm-hmm.
On his card?
Yes. Warren's Cash App account paid for food to be delivered to a Stephanie Brasher at 2106 West Irving Street.
See, and I never did have it. I didn't order nothing from there. No.
Specifically on the 7th, Spring Creek Barbecue.
I did order some spring. I did order barbecue, but it wasn't. No, it was matter of fact, it was on Peanuts thing. It was used his his phone. It was his DoorDash.
You used Peanuts' phone to order a DoorDash.
Right.
And it was Spring Creek.
Mhm.
Who paid for it?
The credit card that he had on file.
Okay. Do you remember what you had?
Hmm?
You remember what you had?
I had baked potatoes.
From Spring Creek Barbecue?
Yes, sir.
And they delivered it?
Yes, sir.
To where?
To Budget Inn.
And where is that?
Off Irving, right?
6 West Irving?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And you ordered food again the next day?
No, I didn't.
How about on the 6th?
I ordered that, yes, I did.
At the end of this case, we're going to be having a debate here because, for me personally, when I look at her, I don't see a killer. I see a drug addict, but I don't see a killer. But she got a heck of a sentence on this case. She got yeah. And I'm going to be putting the evidence on the screen for you guys to take a look at so you can add to what you've heard so far and determine if her sentence was worth it or not.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That was Warren's card. Yes, it was. I did. Yeah, I did.
You said that was Warren's card?
No, it was. It was Warren's card. It was Warren's card.
How do you know this?
Because it was a yellow Cash App card that says Warren Rogers.
Where did you see this at?
Peanut grabbed it.
Where did he grab it?
From the apartment.
When?
That night.
Okay.
Yes.
Where was the card sitting?
It was somewhere in his room.
So Peanut went into Warren's room before y'all left?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And he grabbed the yellow card?
He grabbed his phone, his tablet, and the card, yes.
Okay. Did he hand it to you to carry out since he's only working with one hand now?
No. Okay. No. He grabbed it.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Because I would imagine if I just hurt myself on my hand, I'm going to use my good hand to support my hurt hand.
Right. But, he really didn't. He didn't, when we got inside the truck, that's when he said he used to hold us.
Okay, so he just reached back, handed you the card, the tablet,
No, I
and the
reached
phone?
back. I was sitting on it.
You were sitting in the front seat?
Yes, sir.
Was that a 4-door truck or a 2-door?
Yeah, it's 2 doors.
2-door extended cab?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But there's stuff in the back, so
There was no seats in the back, actually.
you just rode in Lance Lamp
Right.
from Houston to Warren, and then from Mims back to Houston?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
So when y'all got back to the apartment, what'd you do with the card?
I gave it back to Peanut, and as a matter of fact, I'm trying to remember everything. This is kind of crazy. Matter of fact, I think he took it in, and his baby mother was there, and he gave it to her to see about purchasing something. And, I want to say he told her about what had happened. You know, he was like a little, freaked out about it or whatever. And so she told him, like, basically, no, yeah, you can trace. That's what it was. He asked her if they were traceable. She said, yes, they are traceable.
Talking about the devices, the tablet and the phone?
He was talking about the cash out card.
Okay.
Right. Because I told him I had used it to order something to eat while I was, there at the hotel. Yeah.
Who was at the motel room with you?
I was there by myself during the day that night, and this was the night after all that happened, or maybe 2 nights after he got spooked or whatever, and he told me, go in and get your stuff, and, at this time, anyways, so he went got us a room, and during the day he left, he left, and that night he came, and then we went back to his mama's house, and that's when Diane, his aunt, came in there, and she was just telling me they had found Warren, and like the whole time, my stomach was like very nauseous, it was just like, and then I know Sandra, she was hungry, whatever, his mom, and then I was just, said I could order something to eat, and I used that card to give, and I was just like, that was it. But
when did you realize that Warren was paying for this food?
Well, honestly, when I looked at the card and seen Warren Rogers on it, when I turned it
back to Houston from Warren's apartment?
No. That was like whenever I was in the room, the hotel room.
So it doesn't really look good that she was using a dead man's debit card. That doesn't look good at all. The question is, was this just kind of a junkie just using the card to spend money, or was this some kind of a plan? They want to know, why exactly were you over at Warren Rogers' apartment that night? Was this some kind of conspiracy?
Warren texted you.
Yeah,
remember what he said?
Yeah, at first he was like, well, I guess I'm going to have to play with it or something. I don't know. He said something crazy.
Something sexual?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sexual. And,
so were you there to have sex with Warren?
Well, that's what it was. Well, we were going to talk about, but then it just didn't.
I'm not trying to make you awkward.
No, it's okay. Trust me, this is all. I mean, this.
I was trying to figure out.
I understand. No, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm being as truthful as I can be, and I mean, this is just, I gotta give credit here. I mean, and I'm not saying that because, all those situations just really fucked up. It just, but I am trying to do what I can do, because, on that thing, I did see, he had a daughter and a son, and.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so he had texted you, alluding or talking about maybe something sexual. You were going to go over there.
Right.
Was he going to pay you for this?
I said, I don't remember if I asked him. I said, well, shoot, I need $150 or something. I was just throwing it up, and I was like, I knew.
But it going to just be sex?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And he left me a message back. He said, okay, I'll do it. But But then when I got to the apartment, he was like, he said, I guess it was just a well, he made it seem like it was a misunderstanding, but that was all good, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even tripping. Like, I was just had to it out there. Like, I guess I was just trying to, like, I don't know, test the water, see if he was yeah, I guess. I don't know.
So was he actually buying meth from you, too? Was he buying meth from y'all or not?
Not for me, for people, yeah.
But you delivered that meth to him?
Peanut gave it to me 10 years ago.
Okay.
So it's kind of starting to look like it might have been some kind of setup. Like maybe they were using sex to dangle in front of Warren just to get into the apartment and maybe do this to him. Kind of looking that way. I got a little bit more evidence at the end of the case, remember. I'll put it up on the screen. You can read those text messages. But they also want to know about this Dr. Pepper bottle. We haven't talked about that yet.
Tired?
Yeah. It's cold air.
Cold?
Yes. But I know it's hot outside.
Yeah.
What did you say Warren offered you? What kind of a drink?
It was green tea.
You sure?
It was green tea Lipton.
Lipton?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to that drink when you left?
I drank it.
Did you leave it there?
No.
Like you threw the bottle away?
No, I didn't finish it. Well, no, I didn't finish it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you drink any other drinks?
No. I just had that one drink.
Warren never offered you another?
No. Because, I mean, like, I didn't even... I'm trying to think of a drink. I'm going to finish it. I don't remember about that. I don't think I finished the drink.
Do you drink any other drinks than water and Lipton tea?
No. No, I do in the world. I mean...
What's your favorite?
My favorite drink?
Mm-hmm.
Coke.
Coca-Cola?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah. But, no, it was just, as a matter of fact, it did get left there because I didn't drink it all. Maybe I think I probably drank a couple, like, sips out of it maybe, because I was too distracted, like, with my game, on my game, and so, and then when I'm high, it doesn't make me, like...
You said you drank a few sips of what?
The tea.
Tea, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't finish it?
No, I don't think I did.
Although Stephanie was probably too high to remember her Dr. Pepper that night, the evidence would be too much for her defense team to overcome, and the theory about her whereabouts would concern the investigators. The apartment was, in fact, cleaned thoroughly with bleach, but that Dr. Pepper bottle had absolutely zero signs of the cleaning agent, making the state conclude that it was left after the cleanup of the crime scene. Stephanie would get 38 years after pleading guilty to armed robbery. And you can debate that sentence after reviewing the evidence in just a moment. Now, Herbert Simpson, after spending 21 years behind bars, will receive life without the possibility of parole. And Anthony Lee Taylor, aka Beast, would only get 12 months. For an unrelated drug charge, his murder charge would be dismissed. Thank you for joining me again for another never-seen-before case. If you enjoyed, make sure you let YouTube know that you appreciate it by liking, commenting, hyping, and most importantly, sharing the content. And hopefully, I'll see you in just a moment for the bonus coverage. But if you must go, I'll see you again soon, right back here on They Caught Me. Till next time. I'm really curious to know how many of you are like me. I think I'm a self-proclaimed sucker at times. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I look at people and try to see the good in them, and sometimes I miss, you know. And I don't know why I spent most of the time watching this woman feeling bad for her. I really did. I mean, here she has 7 children, doesn't really know them much, doesn't have any, they're not part of her life at all. Addicted to drugs. I just felt bad for her. I really did. I felt bad for her going through the video and going through the case until I saw all the evidence. I was like, oh my God, this woman, woo, it's a little bit more in depth than what we thought. So you heard about some of the transactions that she made with that card, with Warren's Cash App card. Yeah, I'm going to put the transaction on the screen right now, and you can pause it and you can read through them. So, pause. Okay, so if you pause and took a look at that, what do you think about that? It's a lot of transactions, and I think most of those were hers. She tried to act like it was Sandra, Herbert's mom, that did that, and the mother of her, I'm gonna say not baby mama, the mother of his children that was involved in some of that. No, I think she took that card and did a little something with that. But it gets even more. It gets even more in depth. This is a list of the text messages between her and Warren going into that night where she went over there. Pause. Hopefully you had the opportunity to review that. One thing that stuck out to me there was Warren had a little game to him, man. Warren was like, hey, sure, you can pay me $150 to come over and let me do whatever. Warren had a little game, so I got to give the man some credit. Yeah, but one of the things that's kind of glaring in that exchange that should raise a red flag to you, I should let you figure it out, but I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. Nothing about drugs in there. It's just about sex. That's it. Come over, $30 for gas. Come on over. So it seems like it's the sex that's the carrot and the stick. So based on what you've seen from her role in this case, is 38 years excessive? That's my question for you. Do you think that she deserved 38 years? There's a lot of time. Now, to wrap this up, we true crime fans have seen some crazy evidence over the years, but I think the craziest evidence I've ever seen was in this case with Herbert Simpson. They believe that the bullet that killed Warren Rogers was in Herbert's hand. Still in his hand. Yeah, absolutely. So they got a search warrant to x-ray his hand, and they saw a metal object in there, and they were able to use that to determine that that was the bullet. They obviously couldn't extract it without permission. So they didn't. They just said, hey, there it is. Thanks for watching, man. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.